2 weeks into the Missouri legislative session, and GOP infighting is putting the brakes on their agenda. An 11-hour inter-party standoff finally ended last night with few signs of reconciliation moving forward. Our Missouri Capitol Bureau Chief Joe McLean is following it all from Jefferson City.
The filibuster is being staged by a half-dozen Republican senators who make up the Missouri Freedom Caucus, an affiliate of the far-right group in Congress. They're heavily criticizing their own party's leadership for not taking steps that some call controversial.
This is ensuring that some egregious amendment doesn't make it into our Constitution. We have to do what's necessary and right upon us to protect that.
A faction of 6 Republican senators stopped everything for nearly 12 hours Thursday and demanded leadership fast-track a resolution. Their goal, changing the state's initiative petition process, which they call IP reform. Specifically, Republicans want to make it more difficult for citizens to amend the state's constitution. It's the same process Missourians used to legalize marijuana and overturn right to work. Now, similar efforts are underway to lift the state's abortion ban on the ballot this fall. That faction of Republicans, known as the Freedom Caucus, is demanding Senate leadership use a rare move that would skip over committee hearings and public input. Republican leaders, like Majority Caucus Secretary Sandy Crawford, said that's not the way things are done.
I think for this institution, it is vitally important to be transparent and to let things move through the process and allow that public input.
On Thursday, the frustration between Republican senators at times boiled over.
You know, we have one of the longest sessions of any legislature anywhere in the country. Why not do it today?
Well, 3/4 of our time is spent listening to you.
Senator, I know you're
hard to get things done. You know what I mean?
I understand you're very frustrated. I understand you're very.
Some of the Freedom Caucus members are now calling for the replacement of Republican leadership, while the majority of Senate Republicans say the Freedom Caucus is staging a political performance in the midst of campaign season. The Senate is scheduled to return on Monday, but the path forward is unclear as the impasse remains. In Jefferson City, Joe McLean, WGEM News.